14 senior Army officers at Fort Hood have either been suspended or relieved from their positions. An independent review saying the command climate there created a, quote, permissive environment for sexual assault and sexual harassment. That report comes after Army Specialist Vanessa Guillén disappeared from Fort Hood and was killed earlier this year. NBC News Pentagon and National Security Correspondent Courtney Kube has more.
Allison, earlier today, the Army announced that they've relieved or suspended 14 soldiers at Fort Hood for creating an environment that may have contributed to sexual assault, sexual harassment, and even murder. Army Secretary Ryan McCarthy and the Army Chief of Staff, General McConville, came into the briefing room today and announced the results of a task force or an investigation into what was going on down at Fort Hood. Now, this comes after the disappearance and brutal murder of Army Specialist Vanessa Guillén. You may remember her case. In April, she went missing. About 2 months later, her remains were found. The belief was that a fellow soldier who served at Fort Hood with her was responsible both for her death, or for her disappearance, and for her death. In the wake of that, there was a social media outcry, people tweeting with the hashtag #IamVanessaGuillén, and critical of the base leadership for how slow they were to respond to her disappearance and whether, in fact, she may have been the victim of sexual harassment before she went missing. The Army leadership, including Secretary Ryan McCarthy, called for an investigation. They launched a task force, and the results and that report were released today. It found that, in fact, the base leadership, including Major General Scott Eflent, who was serving as the acting base commander for about a year, that they created this environment that did not stop soldiers, did not show soldiers how to respect one another, and may have even led to the rash of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and in the case of Vanessa Guillén, even murder on the base. They also found that the sexual harassment and sexual assault training that's supposed to be going on the base was not effective, and they were not creating a culture in which soldiers were respecting one another and respecting the sexual assault training that they were supposed to be going through. There was 2 general officers, as I said, that were suspended or relieved in this, and a number of other soldiers. It also yielded another investigation out of today's report that will look again at more of the command climate on the base. So we still haven't even seen the end of the administrative action and punitive action that will come out of what's been going on down at Fort Hood, Allison.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.